Hello YouTube, how's everyone going? Welcome to our live stream today, and we are looking at picking up where we left off, 1556 versus 1V. Now, we have been pushed back quite a bit. I'm just going to quickly go through the map first, and then we are going to take a look at the fighting situation. So as you can see, what happened during Asian time zone hours is 1V has managed to push us in quite a bit. That's 1034. So these are the areas that somewhat belonged to 1556 yesterday. 1034 managed to put in 2 forts here on the left hand side. They managed to put in a fort here as well. So well done to 1V for being able to do that on our part. Just like the previous KvK that we had against 1V, we had a good run early on, but then we have then since been kind of pushed back. So that's the general theme. We're still kind of holding a little bit behind the center line, but it's not necessarily where we left off yesterday. So the purpose of today is trying to see whether we can get back as much of it as we can, because now it's meant to be a decent time for 1556. On the right hand side, just looking through the map again, 1664 Imperium KD fighting against 1648 non-Imperium. 2170 didn't particularly seem like a very active KD, and if you look at the flagging here, then it kind of looks like that. So 64 PL has gone around and come and cut 2170 quite a bit, and they're probably going to lose that territory. 64 has pushed in on the right hand side as well. Even on the left hand side, you see 64 pushing in. The middle area is where our ally 1648 was holding quite strong, but they have been pushed back as well. So doesn't kind of look good on the other side. But then if our allies are not necessarily winning their side, what we have to do is definitely win our own side, and the fight for that is ongoing now. So guys, just confirming, we're streaming with a delay as well, as usual, as we have to always during KvKs. Now, in terms of my fighting situation, what I have done since I stopped streaming yesterday is nothing. So after I stopped streaming yesterday, I started kind of working like within an hour, like real life work, I mean. And then after I finished work, I just couldn't stay up. I fell asleep. And then I thought I was going to wake up in time to aim for 12 UTC stream, but then just couldn't wake up. I mean, that's the truth. So in terms of supporting 1556, not necessarily doing a good job either. So basically I fought like 4 hours. At pass opening, the expectation is you do fight more than 4 hours. Saying that at the same time, the thing is, how many sick calls do you get a day? I mean, get a year. On average, you're supposed to get like, 10 sick days maybe. So if I get to call in sick 10 times, I'm pretty sure there's more than 10 passes that opens during a year. And if that's the case, then how do you manage all of this? Like, I'm probably going to take a day off for Kingsland, but then for every single pass, it does become a little challenging. But anyways, so we are going out with the same matches as yesterday because everyone's fighting. I'm kind of not doing anything, so no time to change anything. So I'm just going to go with what I had from yesterday, and later on we're going to see whether we can, play around a bit depending on, how things go. But then the matches that we are using now, whether they're like, world class or not, they shouldn't be that bad, as in the matches are not going to make the difference. It's going to be our numbers. So we're going to go to the ball. Now, I'm still trying to play and stream on the PC version, but then today I have my tab ready on the side. So if it starts lagging and we don't have control of our matches, then we're going to switch over to the tab, try it out and see whether it's more to do with the PC version than the tab. So numbers wise, it looks like we're kind of matching 1V. 1V may have a little bit more, but then let's see. Tech, hype, hey man. Zaidun, go, 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 hey man. B, fight, fight. Yes, speaking of fight, let's go and fight and see what we can do. Now, Punisher just ported back. Should I port here? But I don't think I should. So that far forward is probably for rally leaders and stuff like that. Maybe 4 wants to teleport here. So the first line, we don't want to take that over. We are a little bit far, but then there wouldn't be any like really good spots close by now. Ooh, what is this? And why is there a 1v guy here? Why is there a 1v guy here? What are you doing here, man? Is that a teleport spot? Is that? Oh well, I can't tell you. This is not Ark of Osiris. I can't teleport with my marches there. King, can you show the map? TSN Lambeo, thank you, man. Yes, we just went to the map just then. So in terms of the map, like as in if we're spectating someone else's KvK, obviously I don't mind showing the map like, you know, as many times. But then when it comes to, you know, us fighting and all that, so yesterday I was kind of showing around the map quite a bit more than I probably should have. And then on the way, my marches coming to the fighting zone, I kind of lost control, and, you know, they died and everything. Now I can feel the lag a little bit already. So guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it like 10 minutes, like one fight. Let's have couple fights later. We don't have to stop stream or anything. I'm just gonna plug in the tab if the bad situation kind of continues. Tuan fam, 1556 lost ball. Yep. So 1556, when it comes to the fight over here, as much as I just started streaming, I was kind of having a look like you know, minutes ago, and it does look like 1v has a decent, more better presence. Let's just say better presence here. But then our numbers over time should really increase here. Like it shouldn't be bad time zone wise for us now. So it may be a little tricky for the first few bit. There's a lot more 1v here, so it's not necessarily going to be easy fighting here. But then over the next few hours, our numbers should increase more so than 1v's does. Because I think a lot of people from 1556, after the first say 5-6 hours of fighting, the time zone kind of made them go away, and like there's no hiding this. 1v is a lot more dedicated. 1v is more dedicated than any, I guess, normal people KD, right? I think more people in 56 has to go and, you know, make a living. Like I have a feeling that people in 1034 are a bit more successful and fortunate in life, where, you know, they have more time they can dedicate towards KvKs, which is great. Like this is not a judgment or anything. This is just saying that they're doing good. Get an Elgato. Yeah, I do have one, like not an Elgato, but I do have a capture card, so we can stream with a tab, no problem. But then I wanted to give the PC version a try. Like as in yesterday, it was a disaster. Like I just didn't have any control over my marches. Like the lag was so bad. But today, so far, it doesn't look like it's as bad. Like we are not obviously winning the ball, but then that's not to do with my marches not, you know, taking command. It's more to do with this like more 1v. And we're doing all right. I think our numbers are increasing. But then it is scary, like it is kind of giving me the same feeling of last KvK against 1034, where pass 4, they dominated, as in the zone 5. We got zone 5 back at the end of KvK pretty much. I think we got zone 5 back after we won Kingsland. But then this time around, I think that may be more like a pipe dream, because this time around, even when we go to Kingsland, I mean, I'm sure it's a heroic anthem, so we are going to go to Kingsland. But when we go to Kingsland, it's not just 1v we got to worry about. Last time there was 1960. Our allies took care of 1960 easy. But then this time around, oh, did I say 1960? 1860. No one takes care of 1960, let alone easy. I meant 1860. But then this time around, it's 1664 Imperium versus non-Imperium allies. So yeah, it doesn't kind of give me, you know, good vibes. All right, so these marches are kind of dead, so I should probably send them back. Like the first few marches, we let them die, no problem. But the next few, like there's no point dragging on with, you know, 2 half-dead marches. All right, so the first take on this fight that we had in terms of the PC version today wasn't as bad. And it's natural because when Pass 4 opens, obviously you got a lot more people kind of coming in. And I mean, by coming in, I mean being online. But today, there isn't as many from either side. Maybe OneV has as many, but we definitely don't have as many. Kumali, most of OneV are bosses and rich people, so no working maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. I mean, again, by no means that's a judgment. I am a OneV fan. If you look at my titles, video titles, you see that I may have used the word 1V more in my titles, and that's what I was thinking earlier today, that I actually used 1556. So all I'm trying to say is they're OP. That's the bottom line. All right, so March is coming back. I'm gonna take them out as soon as they come back. And since I have done nothing all day, I'm just doing some of the clicks whilst my marches are coming back. Now that, by doing that, I'm probably making it a bit too boring for you guys. We'll probably keep it on this screen actually. So yeah, as much as we kind of lost that fight ourselves, as in myself, but then in terms of our ball, you can see that we are still fitting into the ball. So it's not the case that we're not fighting back. But then in terms of the title, as in who is winning, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think? Actually, you know what? Let me do the poll thing and see if we can get an answer from you guys. Let's see. How do I do the poll again? Yep, on this screen. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. There's something called start a Q&A. I don't know what that is. One day we'll try it out. Who wins? The easiest poll ever. 1556. I mean, doing the poll is, creating the poll is easy. I don't know whether answering it is easy for you. If you ask me, I have a feeling that it's 1V. By the way, just clarifying the question. When I say who is winning, I don't mean the whole KvK. When I say who is winning, I mean this zone, this fight, Pass 4 Zone 5 fighting. So one of our leaders got really annoyed today, and it applies to everyone, I guess. It's natural that she's annoyed. Don't put a bubble in combat zone. Yep, that's very valid, right? Why would you? Now, what this poll thing does is it doesn't let me check the last few messages. Like, it comes on top of the messages. So if you typed something just then I can't read it. I'll read it out a little bit later though. All right, my marches went home. So let's bring them back out again. And 1V's allies, 2518, with this pressure from 1V, they kind of got a free rein to push us in as well. So they're kind of playing good. So well done to them. So they were not necessarily like a top KD spending wise. They were quite active, but then their commanders and equipment, from talking to some of those players, wasn't really great. We even saw them using Charles in Garrison, but then like they're kind of making it up a lot with their activity, which is great, obviously. Arthur, good luck, Ladus. Having fun is the most important thing. Yeah, it is, yeah. Alright, March is getting there. Alright guys, in a minute's time, I'll close the poll because the poll is hiding my chat screen. I'm sure there's a way to fix it, I just don't know how. Or like it's hard to figure out now. But then let me do some of these. Ooh, 4 has been dropping gold chest, season bounty. That's the new seasonal events. Alright, and Baba dropped the 3 as well. Okay, good to see. Thank you, thank you. By the way, guys, some of you guys previously in our previous stream mentioned that 1556 is a bit top heavy, as in the top players pull like people like Baba and 4 pulls a lot of weight, Phantom and some of these other guys. But then when it comes to the, say, 70-80 million power players, they probably don't pull as much. And when I say 70-80, I don't mean just 70-80. Like there's, what I mean is other than like Baba 4 type people. But the reason why I brought it up is I think it's partially true. Like I didn't know how to comment on it previously, but then I think it's partially true. So there are some KDs where you have the top guys. Oh my god, there should be like a button one button that I can press, which Lilith confirmed they wouldn't put in. But anyways, so anyways, what I was saying, it could be partially true, and I'm one of those culprits as well. So 4 and Baba, I didn't see them going offline much. Like whenever I'm online, I see them going, staying online. But then when it comes to me and some of like the rest of us behind them, compared to the top guys, our presence is probably a bit lower. Right now, let's close the poll. Actually, let's close the poll after the fighting. Don't want to look away from the screen now. Getting a bit too deep. Let's see if pullback works. I pulled back too late, but then at least the game took the command. Good. So it's not that the game is not taking the command, but it does take it a little late. It does take it a little late. And that little late obviously is, you know, quite costly often. So Amani can kind of go home. The others died. Trajan can go back in fighting, and so can Guan. Yeah, you know what? After this refresh, we will give the tab a try. This is not bad. This is not as bad as yesterday, but then still, like, I think there's a good chance we're gonna play a little bit better on the tab. You see, I'm finding it hard to hit a target without doing the thing that I just did. We did try to send the Guan back, so the Trajan can stay. Yeah, okay, Guan is going back, so the Trajan can stay there and fight a little bit, you know, maybe kind of buffing the allies, because I got no marches that I can buff. And what's his name, Harold behind the Trajan, in this case may not be too bad, because you're gonna get like swarmed a bit, right? So maybe the Harold can, you know, kind of fire some of those kills off quite fast. In terms of total numbers, though, it does feel like OneV has more players online at the moment. That's what it feels like. Like, I feel like in our case, we have a lot of people kind of refreshing their matches and coming back just like what we were doing. But not necessarily more number of people. Let's put it that way. All right. So we're gonna keep it on the screen, and I'm just gonna connect the tab. Let's see how that goes. So on the tab on the side, I was actually watching the World Cup, so I'm gonna close that. Not watching the World Cup. But then let's see if I can bring this in. Okay, I was meant to stop the, what's it called as well? Alright, bring the game up. Actually, no, let me bring the game up. And then this will get disconnected from here, and then we switch screens. Alright, so we just ended the poll, and it looks like 46% of you guys think that what's his name? 1556 can win. Rest of you guys think it's going to be. OneV. So more people think OneV will win. All right. Now let me do like a sound check. Yeah, I think you guys can hear the sound. I should up the sound a little bit more though. Yeah. So game volume is coming through as well. Alright guys, so we're playing on the tab now. Let's see if the tab performs a little bit better. So just confirming, this is not an iPad, this is not the latest device or anything. This is a 2-year-old Samsung tab. So this is Samsung Tab S6. I think the new one out is Samsung Tab S8. So definitely not top of the range. But there's a good chance that we're gonna be playing a little bit better on this. Does it feel smooth? Doesn't. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of feels the same. It does feel a little laggy actually. Not necessarily a lot better. It does feel a little laggy. But then in terms of the matches, we probably will have a bit more control. Can we see the map? Vintang, start of the stream, man. So scroll all the way back and you can check the map. Kinda hard to do that whilst fighting. That way, I remember correctly, the account was sold. Which? Okay. Oh no, that's a different conversation. Baba is up migrating with 4. Yes, that's correct. Good Father from 1556. Good Father account was sold. Yes, that's correct as well. So Good Father sold his account, and that account is in 1945 now, I think. All right, we're waiting for Trajan to go back, and then we're going to bring all of them out. In the meantime, I probably should be doing my healing rather than just sitting there. Do the healing. We don't have any crystals to speak of, so we can't upgrade tech. So streaming wise, it's obviously a lot better from the PC version, but then what we are testing is playing wise, does it make life any easier when we are playing on the tab? Alright, Samsung, this is your test time. If you do well, we'll think about getting like a new tab at some stage. I don't think we're gonna do that much better though, because it is, I can feel the lag. I can feel the lag a little bit already. So, but anyways, let's see. Now I should turn off the flicker. Turn off flicker. Right, done. So we got a rally on the 1V flag. They got a Jadwiga garrison. And then 4 is rallying with Attila and Nevsky. But then we are finding it hard to keep that rally full because, as you can see, 1V is guarding that flag well. They're cutting off our reinforcements, so it's not going to be easy to get there. Lambu, I was impressed myself with 56 yesterday when watching Ladus' stream. Yesterday we were kind of doing good. So the thing with 56, I mean, like having played one KvK here and kind of playing the same KvK now, I mean, not same, second KvK with similar, same opponents, I guess. Like I kind of feel like I get what 1556 is, which is a good kingdom, but then at the same time I can relate to why 4 would want to, like I wasn't too sure, but then now I kind of feel like I get why 4 would want to have like a new project. I can relate to the project thing. Power rank please. Yep, so my marches just got there, so when they're refreshing we'll go through the power rank. Alright, who hasn't come yet? Alright, the slower Cav is there, but the slower marches are still walking it. Now I kind of didn't know this before, but you guys pointed out, like, you know how we got these lines there, the sign of lag, so clearly there's like signs of lag. Now anyways, what I want to see is if I do the drag thing, does it attack or does it just stand there? So it looks like we're attacking. If I do the drag back, does it listen straight away? Yeah, it does. So guys, in the tab version, I just wanted to see if it reacts immediately. So as much as it kind of feels laggy, the marches react to your command a little bit faster. Only slightly, but faster. Now the other sad thing here is I can't see all of my marches at the same time. That is pretty sad. So you can only see like 4 marches at best. I don't know why on the right hand side. And then you obviously don't have the feature where you can select all of them. All I can do is like double click on the right, but then that selects the marches walking back home at the same time as well. So I just did that thing where I pulled them back on territory. Now I'm confused. The PC version is convenient, but it does take your command a little bit too late. But then over here, the problem is I can't select just these marches. Well, technically now I can, because all I can do is double click, and that doesn't make it easy. Now, do I have just one fighting march? Yeah, we do. So what we're seeing is our Trajan, being the slower march, is lasting a little bit longer. Every other march either dying or we're kind of sending back last minute. By the way, I missed 2 subscriptions. Sorry, just noticed now. So thank you for your subscription, Mohammed Gore and Princess Royalty Immortal. Hey, got a fancy name over there. All right, so march is going back. I don't know. I think actually, you know what? I don't need to think. How about now that you guys saw us play on both devices, you guys decide. You guys decide in which version. Playing wise, it's the same outcome, I think, in a way. So, which device? Which device you want me to? I'm looking funny because I'm kind of typing behind the thing. Behind the tab. Which device you want me to play on today? PC tab. So I just noticed there's quite a few people just joined, so I don't know whether you guys know the context. So what happened is, on the PC version, we were getting like marches were not taking commands. So if we ask them to come back, it takes like 3 seconds for the march to know that I wanted them to come back. But then I think streaming quality wise, if I'm trying to stream from the tab, it's a little worse. I don't know, you guys decide. So overwhelming votes so far on the PC version. PC bro, why is your alliance chat says 1v use bot to auto attack? I don't know where it's saying that. I don't see that, man. Lilith only update bundles, not update lag. Yeah, I mean, unless you buy Baba's bundle. You know how Baba has a bundle? We talked about this before, so let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you go into Crystal Tech, then for most people, the last one is this one: increase damage of your troops dealt to enemy rallies, right? Like the swarming thing. But then that's for normal people up to VIP 18. Some of you guys think VIP 18 is the last thing. It's not. There's something called VIP 22. It goes up to 22. So, and you don't see those options unless you're spending like a lot. So if you're spending Baba level or 4 level or Arvix level or in general 1v level, then what it does is it unlocks this other thing here and it says lag free. So you buy more bundles for that, and then you make it lag free, and that way, you know, Lilith is happy and the big spenders are happy. But then for us normal people who can only go up to VIP 18, we don't have that option. So we kind of have to play through lag.
I have no choice save to protect.
And you shouldn't really have that expectation. I mean, if you're spending only like $1,000 a year, like, do you deserve lag free? No. Or actually, I don't know where that $1,000 a year came from. $1,000 a month is not enough for you to deserve a lag free playing experience. You need to spend a minimum like, you know, 10,000 a month. I don't know how much Baba spends. Maybe 10,000 a month, 5,000 a month, whatever it is. So you got to spend that level, and then you deserve to play the game lag free. So know your place. Speaking of Baba, look at that. Look at that. He just pulled it in from the side. So no, he just didn't join the fight. He was fighting all along. He was on the right hand side. Now he just pulled it over here. Alright, so guys, what do you see here? I see us pushing in the flag area quite a bit. It looks like the flag may come down. Look at that murder ball here. We are pushing 1v in a little bit. So over time, as we progress, it should keep getting better. Now guys, in like half a minute, we're gonna stop the poll. By the way, we did get a burn on the flag as well. So well kind of done. See a lot of sad faces going off. Tech. LMAO. Guys, push the like button. Yes, guys, why only, you know, 1/3 of you guys hit the like? We're trying to keep you entertained, and the fact that you're watching this means you are entertained, because if you're not entertained, what are you doing? Like, right? You would have left already. So yeah, the trolling is real. Hey man, you guys think this is trolling? Look at my face. I'm a very serious man. I don't troll. Like, do I come across the troll type? You know who is a troll? I mean, Lambu is not a troll either. Lambu is quite serious like me. But then out of like our little friend circle of content creators, the troll is, what's his name? Ploto, the one with the granny pig. Speaking of the little friend circle, creator friend circle, we're looking forward to doing more streams together, talking about new topics in Rise of Kingdoms. By the way, speaking of new topics in Rise of Kingdoms, did you guys see the new commander pictures? So on the Discord, on our Discord, which is linked on the description, I put in the pictures because at this stage all I got is the pictures. So on both 1556 Discord and 1365 Discord, we saw the pictures, so I downloaded the pictures and put them in on our Discord as well for you guys to be able to see. We don't have the skill description yet, or potential skill description I should say yet, but then there's a lot of people in 1365, a lot of people in 1556. Someone I'm sure is gonna get them by tomorrow probably, and when they come in we'll put it on Discord. So if you by any chance get them, you know, yourselves, feel free to share it with us. We'll probably make a video out of it, and if you want to find out, then you can join our Discord as well, and over there as soon as I get the pictures I'll put them in. So guys, I'm closing the poll now. XY needs to go home. XY stayed out a bit too long. The rest of the guys are still fresh. Now I'm definitely gonna say playing on the tab is easier for me, but I have a feeling that it looks a lot more laggier on stream. And let's see what the results say. 87 votes, 68% says play on the PC, 31 says play on tab. I just got here and I'm catching strays. Hey man, we can't stop talking about you. What can I do? Alright guys, you voted and obviously I'm going to comply. But then let me just do this fight then. So we'll switch over when we are not fighting here. So that's the other thing with the tab. Like you touch somewhere on the screen and then all of a sudden it's gone. Now I am walking back. Let me see, 2 of my marches died. How about the other marches? I still got 2 white marches, so I don't kind of want to go back already. Can I double click and select all of them? Can I please, Trajan? I can't double click on the right because if I double click on the right, the marches that are going home kind of comes back selected as well. Alright, we did manage to double click and see if we can. Yeah, despite the 3 seconds delay in taking the commands, we will be switching to the PC. This is probably bad streaming quality if I'm doing it from the tab. And that's not to do with the Elgato, that's to do with, you know, maybe... Ooh, why are you guys standing here? Like, I don't think we should be going to the 1v territory. So we have been asked to go to the left. Actually, you know what? Since I'm going to the left, let me switch over already. Alright. So, let's close this and let's switch screens as well. Guys, I'm checking the likes again. Not even 1/3 of you liked anymore. Now it's saying like 1/4 of you guys have a like. What's happening? What's happening? Let's go into this. No, not ending. No, we're not ending the stream. Let's go into this one. Alright, so we got the PC window back. So we gave it a try, but then streaming quality wise, it doesn't make it a lot better. Let's do the healing and let's catch up on chat as well. $40 Gaming, can I have your Discord link? It should be on the description, man. I'm told Surgeon is super OP, but who knows without seeing skills. Yeah, man. So hopefully we will get someone. Like I don't have a special link, or actually to be honest, any link with Lilith. So I don't have a special way of getting them. So it's just the community who shares. And generally in Kingdom chat, someone shares at some stage. So whenever I get it, I'll share. Okay, so there we go. Ranking. Someone wanted to see ranking. Quickly, let's go through the rankings. So Alliance power, 1v, a lot more power, obviously, and then it's us. There's a 3 billion difference. 3 billion is not nothing, but then this is why we probably are not going to win the KvK, because of how strong their allies are in 1664. So I don't think that's something we can easily handle. We can't even handle 1v properly here. But anyways, in terms of alliance kills, you got again a massive, oh my god, like double the kills from 1v led by I Am Strong. Speaking of I Am Strong, we do have a video that we published a couple days ago which covers the fighting setup that I Am Strong is using in this KvK and his 7 March equipment as well. So commander pairing, equipment, everything the leader of 1v I Am Strong uses is on the video. And speaking of videos, we obviously got 4 covered there as well. And then when it comes to DNKP, her video is coming up pretty soon. Individual power. Now this is a rank that Baba usually likes to lead, and he is leading it big time. So that's over 1 billion power, and it's not one of those players that just has power. Looking at the individual kills, he's matching that as well. Almost 33 billion kills, and then you got players from 1v, you got 4, you got I Am Strong there, DY Kill. By the way, we have a video for DY Kill as well, covering his or her marches, 7 marches and all that. One Shop is there as well. So yeah, that's how the rankings look like, guys. And let me see if I... Yep, Trajan's almost home. Alright, let me heal up. Baba will quit RoK, bro. I think he was ready to quit. But then he kind of decided to play on. And the new project at 2489 could have something to do with it. Like, I'm not too sure, but it could have something to do with it. So at least we know that for now he's gonna go to 2489. If he goes to a new KD, I'm sure he's gonna play at least 2 KvKs. After 2 KvKs, like, we don't know if when he will quit. Like, there's like no way to get closer. Like, more so than closer, I want to get on Alliance territory. The reason why I want to get on Alliance territory... Ah, so close. Can we know? This is just sad. Like, for like one little line we can't port. I'm sure we can't port there. I'm sure there's like a... Yeah. Nah, I think we... Let's not waste too much time doing this. Let me get my marches out. What am I looking at? Alright, since we zoomed out, actually, let me show you guys the map. Anyways, I'm sure someone in chat asked for a map update. So this is how it looks like. We're still sort of in the center line. We were here yesterday, a bit below where we are when we closed streaming yesterday, and these 1v tried to get these forts down yesterday. We burned their forts down, we stormed them down, but today, throughout the Asian time zone period, they have managed to put 3 forts in. They have managed to push us out of that area as well. So 1v gained a lot of ground in the shortest possible summary. On the other side, our allies 1648, as much as they kind of played well, they got pushed back by the heavy Imperium power of 1664, and they're definitely not, you know, winning this zone from the looks of it. 1664 is in full control, unless like some sort of magic happens at some stage. All right, the PC version definitely scrolls around a lot more smoothly. It's just the marches that get a bit delayed in terms of taking commands, but yeah, it is what it is. Andrew, he's not playing as much as before, though. He said in one chat his son is managing his account. So yeah, so at one stage he was saying that his son is gonna manage his account, but then you know how his son kind of has a pretty decent big account as well. When I say pretty decent, bigger than most of us or most of us normal human beings. So like during KvKs, like his son actually probably helps him with the daily stuff on the account. But then in terms of KvKs, because the son and him fighting at the same time, he may have a pilot, but then like he replies to chats and stuff as well. So I have a feeling that like he wants out, but then he's not getting out. People doesn't let him out. There's a lot of people that know Baba than anyone else in the game. He's like that big figure. So, and I think he kind of enjoys that as well. So as much as he thinks he doesn't have the time, he wants to give up, there's a part of him that still wants to play. So yeah, but we'll see how it goes. 100 likes by 1430 UDC. I'll gift 5 membership. Hey guys, that's a good deal. Get 5 free memberships. And how much time have we got left? 12 minutes. Guys, as Lycon said, smash the like. Yes, definitely do, guys. Just so that you know, it's 1:18 a.m. and I'm not looking at stopping the stream anytime soon. So you're gonna be here for a while, hopefully being entertained with all the fighting and everything. So the dropping the like and stuff kind of keeps us going. Despite the fact that we should probably sleep, get ready for work tomorrow, we're kind of choosing to spend time with you guys for entertainment purposes. So guys, speaking of Baba, see how Baba is there? Like in a little bit, I will show you Baba's son's account as well. Actually, we should show Baba's son's account. Like I'm sure we'll see that account somewhere. It's 10% attack. I do have a rune at the moment, but let's just see whether there's like an upgrade available. No, the marker just said 10% attack as well, so pretty sure that'll be the best one. Now, which one of my marches is getting attacked, I don't know, but then let's turn off the screen flicker because that's worse than getting marches sad-faced, I guess. Ah, so when my Trajan was walking through, this guy was heading out of his city. Now, when do we know that this is a good time for us to fight? That's the most clear sign of when it's a good time to fight. If one side start bringing out Pakal Herald, then that's it. Then you kind of know it, right? Like as in, they don't think that this is a good time for them to fight. Because look at that. Like in this situation, rather than fighting with 5 marches or 6 marches or how many ever you have, like why would you bring out Pakal Herald? It's the start of the KvK. And there's Pakal Herald again. Alright, now the little lag that we are talking about, still there. Still there. So now I'm asking the marches to come back. See how there's like a 2-second delay, maybe 3. That's the one that makes it costly. Like you go into a 1v ball, and then if you're taking like 3 extra seconds to come back, marches are coming back dead. Alright, did we take the rune? Did we take the attack rune? Where's the attack rune? Health 7%. Nah, I think I stay with health 7% for now. Ooh, now it's double Pakal Herald. Right, so we're definitely gonna have a good time because we see the Pakal Heralds. Now, speaking of a good time, when this is repairing again, we are doing a push for that. What else are we doing? What does it say? Where does it tell us to go? Don't go deep. Okay, we're not going deep. Ooh, next burn. DN flag build. Let's see. DN is building. DN is building already. But DN isn't under pressure. The 1V or OPA V or whatever flag is burning there. Okay. Right, so we are probably going to see a bit of a push from us. There's no immediate instruction for us to kind of go in any area. So as I say that, it says go to M4. Where is M4? Okay, we can go to M4. M4 isn't under attack, but... Ooh, no, 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 bodyguard, don't walk through all those marches. What are you doing? Like, I don't have common sense, so you should, so that you don't die. Yeah, I should have checked which way I'm walking through, yeah. Actually, there's nothing there. Why am I going there? There's like a lot of people here, and the 1V has like no cities, no... Yeah, actually, let's not go there. But then the marker said go there. Okay, we'll go a little bit later. Let us fight a little bit here. Now they have a... Nah, they have a lot more here. Nah. This is not gonna be fun. I should just follow the marker. If we go there, maybe they come there. You know what's gonna happen if I don't go now? Like, if I wasn't streaming, then I could be like doing this thing secretly myself. But then now that I'm streaming, I'm like, you know, public. Folk can see exactly what I'm doing. So why get told off, right? I'm already getting told off so much at like real work, real life bosses, for kind of falling asleep during work. I don't think I want to get told off by Vo as well. All right, let's stay here. There's no marches, but okay. Yeah, as much as we go there, we kind of have a look at what we're doing here. There's nothing to look, but OneV is just trying to pick up some kills here because they know they have done enough for the day, and they're kind of happy to let us push in. Maybe that's the case. So yeah, kind of answering that question again in terms of who is winning. Most of chat in the poll kind of thought it is 1V who is winning, and I kind of agree with you guys. It feels like 1V is winning. When it comes to the KvK, definitely 1V is winning. I shouldn't say definitely, because you know how sometimes we pull miracles, but and like Saudi Arabia winning against Argentina, or Japan winning against Germany. Actually, you know what? Japan winning against Germany, I don't even see that as too much of a miracle. Germany wasn't playing that great lately anyways. And Japan is the top team, so maybe the Saudi Arabia example. I don't know, maybe. 8 minutes left, 28 more likes. Guys, seriously, what are you doing? 5 free memberships promised by Lambu, and you're not getting there? He said 100 likes. We got 5 minutes. We got more than 100 people watching. We got 72, so we need 28 more likes. Why miss out on that opportunity? Sponsored by TSN Lambert. Speaking of TSN Lambert, by the way, you know how we talk about big player, their 7 marches and all that. So he got a video covering one of the biggest of the biggest. So it's a Baba level player, so MF. So MF's account inside out look. You can find it on Lambu's channel, which I hope Lambu can post on the link so that people can maybe, you know, check it out. Not during the stream, after the stream. But then, you know what? You can click on it, go and bookmark or subscribe or something and come back. That's fine as well. Okay. So I see the white lines, the sign of lag. It's like a little messy fighting going on, but nothing really. How long till that flag comes up? 11 minutes. Are we going to be standing there 11 minutes, really? Is there a city burning here? No, it's dust coming out of that much walking. Some people never learn. I'm still walking back this way. I'm still walking back this way because it's 11 minutes. Someone's railing something. What are we railing? A city? We want to take part in this fight? Why not? Rally got cancelled. Razi, already like, thank you. Hello Ladus, how's the fighting going? Ginjin, man, it's going, it's going a little odd. So now it feels like we're doing very good. We're in full control. But if you look at the map, we don't have a lot of position. Please help, like, yes, thank you TNViet. TNViet, I hope TNViet gets a membership somehow out of the gifted ones. But then, yay guys, gifted one is not gonna happen unless we get the likes. It doesn't let me do gifted memberships. I tried once. Like, if you're the channel owner person, it doesn't let you in a way, because it says you can't pay yourself or something. So basically, don't be dodgy, I guess. So I can't be dodgy. All right, let me check the like situation again. Such a greedy YouTuber, just talking about likes rather than focusing on fighting. But then we are so close, guys. We are 80 something. 84. 84 is pretty good, pretty close. Ooh. Now Trajan, why you think you're special? Like, why aren't you walking with the other marches? Getting caught, run on alliance territory, that way it's a little faster. Oh my god, I'm getting encircled by 1V. I think the Trajan is dead. This is what happens, Ladus, when you get greedy and for no reason. I didn't even click on alliance territory properly. Alright, I'm losing at least one march. I did click on alliance territory properly. Let me see if I can be sneaky and smart and get into the city. Amani can get into that city. One can, I don't know what can go and do. Hey Trajan, I told you to get into the city, man. Chase me back all the way. Okay, now we can. Now that most of them has gone back, now we can. Bella Costa, our R5, R4 in rescue coming in. But that was pretty sad. With slow marches, being encircled by 1V. Ladus thinking he can maneuver around, but he can't. Alright, we got 4 coming to the left as well. Now we got more numbers. But the sad thing is, by trying to do that little thing where I wasn't patiently waiting for the fight, rather than went and, you know, kind of try to seek out fight myself, now my marches are lower. So when we regroup and push together, you know what, let me be smarter and refresh and come back, because 3 of my marches are yellow. I might as well refresh. All right, is 1V waking up? Is 1V coming out with like a lot? 1V never went to sleep, to be honest, but then now it looks like they got more numbers, right? Yeah. Yep. All right, so we're gonna have a fun fight. By fun, I mean I'm gonna get smashed by 1V. Hey, but that's the definition of fun, right? That's why I play this game, so that I can get smashed by 1V. Every KvK, 4 KvKs in a row. Doesn't matter which kingdom I go to, the enemy is always 1V. Photo Gaming 14 more liked Beast. Tovan Gaming, yes, like button is free, guys. I mean, you're kind of here, right? Like you're kind of watching, which means you're kind of liking what you're watching. So why not? 89, we're still not there. All right. So much is refreshing. So see, I just needed to wait like 5 extra seconds. Not 5 extra seconds, like couple more minutes. Couple more minutes, I could have pushed in with these guys. For some reason, I had to try to come in here myself and see, ooh, let me do a little open field by myself. When my marches doesn't even listen to me, like, you know, lag and all. I actually never understood how to play this event, Thanksgiving Feast. So there's like a lot of things I can't cook. I think there's a lot of things I can't cook unless I do barbs and forts and whatever I need to do, which obviously you can't do. Now this is something the alliance leaders has to do. So middle of KvK, obviously you're not doing a lot of that stuff. So yeah, probably not focus on that. I think I may have seen a video from Proto, by the way, on this. Like it popped up in notification. I haven't watched the video. But in case if you don't know what to do in this, I'm pretty sure you do though. You can maybe check that out. All right, March is still refreshing. Looks like we are going here. We're building a new flag. Okay, this is exciting. 16 minutes left. So we're expanding a little bit on the left as well. We're going for that. If we build this flag, then we can... We're burning this already, actually. We didn't need that. But with that flag, I think we can continue. Alright, marches did go home. Let's bring out our marches back out. Watch 2489 versus 1034 when you get there. Hey man, you know what? That actually is more likely to happen than you think. Because, or I would like to think. Because that's actually most likely going to happen. Because 2489, they're trying to, you know, structure it in a 1v more 1960 structure, which makes it more likely that we're gonna have more KvKs against 1v. But at the same time, I think Lilith did say that in terms of matchmaking, they're gonna focus more on not having too far of an age difference in terms of the kingdoms. I think that's something they mentioned in the last update. I'm not too sure. Like, I think I saw something along those lines. But either way, with my luck, yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, this is actually getting boring now. Like, out of all KDs, like, why 1v? And why 4 times? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this, because otherwise every time this... Oh, I can click that. No notification. Photo Gaming, yeah. Food to people, you get materials. Give your food to people, you get materials. Floro, what do you mean by give my food? As in like the... Within that event give food? Or like do I just do that thing where I give actual food resource to alliance mates or something? This is so messy. I haven't even like cleared the fog. Let's try to do everything together. This unfogging is so annoying. Like, even if you say do barbs, that's like an activity. Like clearing fog, like why? Why add a step that's not fun? You gotta make the grind fun, right? Because otherwise it's like real life. You're doing something that you're not enjoying. But then we're playing a game to get out of the things, or forget about the things that we do in real life. It's like, you know, you gotta vacuum every second day or something. Lilith is becoming the wife. Like, you just gotta do it. And then when you say, but why? I just vacuumed yesterday and it looks completely clean. And then she's gonna say, no, you have to. You just have to. Like, there's no explanation. That's how the fog feels like. Like, you just gotta unfog. Like, what value does it add? Why is it fun? Who is it fun for? Doesn't matter. You just gotta do it. Right. So how long till the flag comes up? 11 minutes. Now, what's OneV gonna do about it? Is OneV gonna move to the left? Now, OneV is still balling up here. So this is... Ooh. So DN, after 6 seconds, can kind of go for this. But is it just DN here? It is just DN here. If I go this way, am I gonna get told off? Probably I will. It's just DN players here. So there's not a single 56 player here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get told off if I go this way. But what about the middle? Is OneV gonna push in this way? OneV can go for that barn. Doesn't look like OneV is gonna go for that barn. But then when you have Baba sitting next to a flag, why would you? Like, you kind of know that Baba is gonna keep that flag full, right? Like, that's something you can, you know, be sure of, that he's gonna put all his troops there, keep it full all day. But anyways, OneV wants to come here. It'll make sense for OneV to try to take this flag down whilst we're building it, right? So yeah, we're probably gonna have action here. So yeah, we're not at a bad place. Florida Gaming, when people request the dishes and you fulfill the request, you get a chest that give a couple of material. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. So not like give my actual food. See, this is what I'm... Okay, finally. Took like such a long time to click that Pakal. Ooh, we almost killed that Pakal. So this is an account where I don't mind the Pakals coming out. But then when I'm playing with my 1365 account, hitting a Pakal is quite painful. This is not that painful. Okay, all right. Some people say that Cookie is not active as much. There you go. Cookie is online. Cookie is fighting. Cookie did say that he's a little bit busier with real life nowadays. I think, I mean, I heard from his teammates. Since HA came out, I said Lilith could make a boatload of by selling a Clear the Fog bundle. Yeah, man. You're right. I would buy that bundle. I'm like 100% sure I'm gonna buy that bundle if it comes out. Because this is so annoying. Hey, we found our mate, Kellis. Kellis is there fighting through DN. Kellis is a member on the channel as well. Actually, let's see Kellis's situation. Let's review. Now, this is not Kellis. Let's see how my mate is doing. He's standing next to me. He knows that we are streaming. He's not on chat though. But then let me see if I can click on his march. Anarchy Kellis. No, I can't click. If I zoom in, maybe I can. He's in DN. Oh my god, no, I can't click. Alright, we'll click later when when he's moving, walking. Now this is going into 1v territory to fight. Should we come in? Yeah, I don't know. 1v is porting some cities in as well, so big guy ported in. Watch World Cup. I'm baby farmer. Amen. Baby farmer. Watch World Cup. Yeah, man. I was watching World Cup earlier as well. Actually, you know what? Whilst we are waiting, I'm gonna have it up on the side as well. I'm sure you guys are watching it on telly on the side, so I'm gonna have it up as well. I had it up and then I changed it. Oh, what did I do? Oh, turned off the light accidentally, so that from time to time I can kind of look and check the score. Puri, hello, amen. Golden Med, hi Ladus, amen. How you going? Good to have you here. Potato, Baba will hard fill flag. Baba usually does, man. I mean, so the reason why I kind of like Baba a lot is like he spends a lot. It's a massive account, but then he doesn't hold back. So usually he hard fills. We burn 100 flag against 1556. He don't do that. Well, he kind of does. I mean, you can't do it all the time, man. But let me check Baba's deads. That'll give a good figure, right? TSN Lambu with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Samuel Ego got 1. Abu Bakr Ahmedi. Kumali. Steven Fat to Die. Ooh. What's his name? Didn't get 1. Tien Viet Q. Thank you. So the Korea match, 85 minutes, Uruguay nil, Korea nil. So Korea is kind of not a bad outcome for Korea. But then guys, look at this thing from Baba though. So 199 dead kind of says that he hard feels. That to me says that he hard feels. Like I'm not trying to say that he's, you know, the best player or whatever, but then I'm just saying like he's committed. And when he's online, he can hard feel. It depends on whether he wants to though. So say for example, throughout the day, like if there's no chance or no chance of rest of us, you know, being online and helping him out or whatever, and it's not like saving a flag, saving that specific flag will mean a lot, then obviously he won't. But then if on Discord someone tells him that, hey, we want to make sure that we keep this flag and he's next to it, he will do it. Like he's a very dedicated, committed guy. I have no control over who gets the gifts. Of course, man. I know that. I know. But thank you again. Like, no, I was just saying that I was kind of hoping that Tien Viet does it. Ragnar, what will happen to Tien and Tien after V56 leaves? I actually don't know, man, to be honest. So I am hoping some of their members will join. Speaking of some of their members, as in by their members, I mean 50 DN 56 players. So one in particular that I really hope comes with us, I'll show you. What's the DN side? Right, well, how is that fighting going? DN did get a burn on that, which is very well done. That's the DN flag. Let's have a look at View Alliance. Alliance members. So this is the one that I hope she comes with us. Not just good power, not just good kills, very nice deads, and more importantly than all of that, she's like a really good person, as in friendly and positive, and you know, you kind of want to play around people like that. So I sincerely hope she joins the 2489 project. And obviously there's you know, other top players as well. This one over here, I know her for a long time, Renana. I don't know whether she's gonna come though. Like when I say I know her for a long time, I mean like more than like 3 years. So let's see if I know anyone else here, like for a while. not necessarily. But anyways, I mean, DN is the strong alliance out of 1860 that came over, so hopefully some of them come. But in terms of what will happen, man, I got no idea. Now, my Nevsky is taking damage from a Pakal somewhere. Surely, yeah, he was. Not a lot, a little bit. Actually, the Kellis marches are gone. I really wanted to have a look at Kellis's account, but then I think he moved to the other side. So what is OneV actually doing now? Not really going for, like, they're playing defensive. Maybe they're playing defensive until the Korea match is over, right? Like they want to see through the soccer match, football match, and then once that match is over, wake up, let's go, let's push. Because they got some numbers here. But then, like during off-peak hours, I don't know whether this is off-peak hour for them already. It could be. Maybe they're just gonna, I don't know. It's like soon. Alden, where is Cookie? They go all. Cookie was here. I mean, I saw Cookie earlier on the field. So DN is fighting on the right-hand side. We are fighting on the left-hand side. So kind of don't get to see all the DN players at the same time. But yeah, Cookie is on the field for sure. So people popping out of the cities. That's all the action that we got. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe shouldn't be doing this because the Pakal Herald, one of the Pakal Heralds at least can, there's like 4 Pakal Heralds. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be like, you know, standing here. I don't think I'm taking bad trades though, but well, now probably I am because there's like a lot of marches here. And the Nebu and the XY, they're doing decent damage. Barbary Lover using this to get kills? Seriously? I mean, no. No. But no rally yet. The PC version is really good to play, like really good to play if you don't have a big murder ball happening, which is usually not the case, right? Usually you will have big murder balls. All right, since we are kind of standing here, not really doing a lot, should we go back or? I think 4 is rallying now. I don't think I should go back. TSN, gotta run. Have a good rest of stream. For those in USA, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. And thank you for your gifted sub and your support. Much appreciated. I'm watching football. Yeah, man, I thought so. I thought so. I'm watching football on the side as well. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes later, I'm sure you guys gonna, you know, wake up and put like a lot more pressure. I hate this Pakal Herald thing. Like, I feel like I hate this so much that I feel like I'm gonna go and hit. But out of all people, seriously, I mean, Barbary Lover, like, he's like big and respected. Him doing Pakal Herald, seriously. And from that tone, you can probably tell, yeah, I kind of judge that a little bit. Like, end of KvK, if you're like a, you know, if you're losing, that's how you get kills. That's a different story. I don't know. Tech. How are so many of them on when Korea is actually playing? So they're doing something like me, man. They're probably doing something like me. I actually got the stream. I mean, I actually got the game on the side. Let me show you. Let me see whether you can see it. So, yeah, there you go. I'm actually watching the match on the side, on the tab that I used to check whether we can play. So they're probably doing something like this. That's one option. But then saying that, you know what I would have thought though? Like every single 1v player probably has like an apartment in Qatar. Like they probably bought it, you know, before the World Cup, so that not only they can go and watch the match, but then they can kind of live on the luxury properties in Qatar, and they wouldn't have time to play. That's what I was hoping for. But then, yeah, that's not the case. That's not the case. They're somehow online and fighting and pushing us back or something. Hello, Q. Yeah, Korea playing run, that's more important. Sorry. Right, now we don't want to miss out watching foes rally. So let me quickly heal. And then try to go back out. So I don't think we're gonna see 1v trying to defend this too much, because look at the marches that you're seeing on the field. You got Pakal Herald, you got Attila Takeda, and you got Pakal Herald, you got one Nevsky Joan. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So 1v is not really, well, there's some people coming, but then 1 minute later, when the football match is over, maybe they come. Let's see. Where you from? I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm streaming from Sydney. One v watching football. Show the map. 1v losing. 1v probably not losing, man. I think 1v is gonna win, but at the moment we have more people online. Yes. Y'all have a nice day, Lara. Say, man. Thank you, and good to have you here. All right, Foes rally is going. Let's see. Let's watch the rally. Is the rally gonna be challenged? Buff on the rally. 1v does have marches coming in. The soccer is over. 0-0 draw, Uruguay and Korea. So definitely more 1v gonna come now. And well done to Korea on that match, actually. I'm kind of happy. We want to see the underdogs do well, right? So there are reinforcements coming in. There are definitely reinforcements coming in from the 1v cities, and they're using farm sort of cities to reinforce. There are some marches on the side, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save the flag. I'm pretty sure this flag is going down, and it was a Gilgamesh and Henry rally. I actually like this more. I think someone was asking me earlier whether it's better to go with Gilgamesh and Henry or Gilgamesh. I kind of thought it would be better to go with Gilgamesh Henry. I didn't see that as much before this KvK, but this KvK foe is kind of using that, so I'm guessing that he found that to be more efficient, like putting the Gilgamesh primary rather than the Henry primary. Alright, we got a city rally going on as well. How big is the city? 127. Is the rally reinforced? No. And I don't think the rally is gonna get it. I don't think it was a good idea rallying that in the first place. But anyways, it's all for fun. I'm sure we're having fun. Ragnar, why you think 1v gonna win? Why I think 1v gonna win? Okay, so Actually, let me make sure my marches are standing at a safe spot, and then I can show the map. And someone wanted to see the map as well. Actually, let's watch the city rally. Let's see how the rally kind of goes. Now, we got a march in there. Should we put it in? Why not? Why not? Let's go in the rally. Let's see. Did I go in? How come my cav marches are not there? My infantry and archer is there. What is happening, guys? Did I send 2 marches and stop? I probably did. Okay. Actually, you know what? The rally, because we finished rallying the flag, now we got people kind of focusing on it. We do have people reinforcing, so this is pretty good, and hopefully I can get in as well. Can I? Yeah, rallied capacity full. I can't get in with like a big fat march. It may be a little hard to go in. Now what's Baba gonna do? Baba is gonna go for the swarm. I'm pretty sure Baba is gonna go for the swarm, and Baba goes for the swarm. Can we afford to go for the swarm? Well, technically we can, but we'd rather not, because this is what can happen. As in, the rally finishes and this is 127 mil city or something, so yeah, not necessarily easy. Hey man, are you from India? No, I'm from Bangladesh, man. And I am streaming from Sydney. Okay, now we can kind of look around the map. Okay, so why do we think we may not win this? Because what's happening with us is during these sort of time zones, as in after 12 UTC, we're playing kind of good. We are pushing in 1v quite a bit, and it does look like that we're outnumbering 1v quite a bit. But then the next 12 hours after we go to sleep, 1v gains more territory back than what we gain. So what I mean by that is, there's a good chance tomorrow 1v may push in a little bit more after we go to sleep, because tonight when we go to sleep, they got the forts, and because they got forts, it's not like we're going to be able to burn through a lot before we go to sleep. So when 1v wake up, they will still have the burning fort, but then we have flags here. We don't have forts here. So for them to push us back, it's going to be easier. So that's in terms of this zone. And then on the same note, if I kind of look at the other side, because this is not just us versus 1v, right? The other big sort of kingdom playing here is 1664 and their 1v's allies. So what's going to happen here, or what's happening in this zone on the right hand side, is 1664, despite our allies 1648 playing pretty good, 1648 is not Imperium. They're a smaller sort of KD, whereas 1664 is Imperium. So 1664 has pushed them in quite a bit as well. So not just this zone, when we are fighting in Kingsland as well, 1v is going to have, I guess, 1664 support. Not that we are kind of clearing 1v by ourselves anyways, but on top of that, when 1664 comes in, it's obviously going to be like much harder for us to, you know, win. That's why I think 1v has a better chance. I'm not saying we're not winning, there's no chance of us winning, but 1v had a better chance probably. Samuel, Ladus is the GOAT. Hey, I wish I was. Now, what does markers say? Are we meant to go somewhere? It says watch out. Watch out for this. This is what they mean? Yeah, I think so. So see, numbers have increased. So we just needed to wait for the Korea match to finish, and then you got more 1v kind of focusing in, I guess. Ben deflect. Yeah. Brown afflict. That's the thing as well. OneV actually has a downtime. Yeah, OneV actually has a downtime. OneV actually has a pretty decent big downtime. But then I think what they do very well is somehow they leave themselves in a position where, like, during their downtime, they're not going to care about, some flags being burnt. But then how they position their flags or situations somehow, I don't know how, is where during their downtime, they don't lose too much strategically. So it still leaves them in a good position for their uptime. And in their uptime, obviously, they're like OP. There's like 10 Pakal Heralds comes out of cities. Priya. Hi, কেমন আছেন? Hey, I'm going alright. How are you? Wolf, tell me your secret. How do you have so much power? The secret is actually secret spending in the game. By secret spending, I mean, like, kind of getting a credit card that the wife doesn't know about and making sure the statements are online so she never can find out, and then kind of hiding your end of year bonus a little bit and setting it aside, and then buying bundles. That's the secret, man. Paris TV, where's 4? 4 is here. There you go. So the people that you want to see, 4 here, 500 million power and 23.5 billion gills. Now, Pakal, you kind of came and aimed at me. Seriously? Seriously? Why do you do that? Blueberry lover, come on, man. I expected better from you than doing Pakal Herald. Like, it's still a valid march. It's nothing illegal, but it's kind of like that T1 kill thing. Nothing illegal, but, Pakal Herald, not too far of that category. Right. Where are we going? Actually, I don't think we're going anywhere. I think we're staying here. Marker doesn't say go anywhere. I see some people walking all the way here. I don't know. Oh, what is happening here? All right. If everyone's walking there, I can walk there. I don't know why we're walking all the way there, but let's do this. Not a lot of action here either. I see a lot of 1v matches walking around though. Like, what is this? What are you planning for? So it's like little walk around everywhere, then all of a sudden it's going to be like a big wave of 1v and then, takes everything out. So we looked at Baba's and then, 4's account and then obviously Baba there as well. So 2 guys all the time front line. Iverson, Ladus, take rune. Yes, good call, man. Thank you. There's like attack here. I am kind of walking towards close to the city, but then I wanted to see why everyone was going this way. Are we still fighting here? It looks like we're still fighting here. All right. After this, we're going to take rune when we're refreshing next time. But thank you. Thank you for reminding. New info already show. So, yeah, new info commanders. The pictures that I saw, I put it on Discord. Is it out officially though? Like, I haven't seen anything official. I just saw them on some of our Discord messages. That's it. Ocean Man, 1556 is fighting well, but 1556 would lose this Kingsland, I think. Yeah, man, I definitely agree with you. Even in terms of fighting well, like, we are fighting well now when we have, enough people. But then throughout the day, we didn't kind of have enough people. So in terms of active playing hours, I think 1556 has less playing hours. And that includes me. I didn't fight all day either. So not judging people, including me in the same category. And it's to do with... And maybe it's to do with like most people in 1556, rather than being, you know, company owners, big bosses, we are like, you know, the blue collar workers, maybe, I don't know. So we gotta have a real life commitment to work and all that, so you can fight like 3-4 hours a day. Whereas some of the 1v players, they're obviously more dedicated and they may be a little bit more fortunate in life where they have a better work-life balance, so they can commit a lot more hours in terms of you know, in terms of what am I trying to say, in terms of their playing time. Just insane. That is all troop type or 311. All one troop type. I don't like all one troop type, bro. I like 311 type situation. Press RoK page, RoK official YT page, shared it. Only pick all waiting skills. Yeah. I think tomorrow or the day after they may do it. So I saw only the picks as well. Yep. Can you show map 1648? Moonlights, first time fighting 1556. Damn, we were fighting HCO from yesterday. It's hard. HCO is the easier alliance, man. But then you guys actually did alright. Like, you had numbers, so well done. And then I think, you know, as I said before, there's a good chance you guys win as well, Moonlights. So be happy about this KvK. Good experience and potential win. Now 1648. Okay, let me show you guys 1648 situation here. Let me show you the map first. So 1648 had a lot more flags around the middle area yesterday, but then the initial push from 1648, their numbers has gone down a little bit, I would say, and 1664 has upped their activity quite a bit. Like, at the moment it doesn't look like either side is too active, but throughout the day 1646 has been a bit more active. So 1646 on the left hand side has pushed in like a lot. All this was 1648, now 1664. On the right hand side, if you look at the flags from 1664, you'll see that, oh, they are active. What was I talking about? So they came in around and they're trying to take out the 1070 or 2170 fortress. So there's a lot of fighting going on here. I see a lot of 64. I see mostly 64. I do see some 2170, but not a lot. But then in 2170's defense, I mean, you know, you're fighting a Imperium KD. When you're fighting an Imperium KD, if you're not Imperium, a lot of people, like, after getting smashed for like 24 hours, they don't feel like coming out again. And you can't really judge them for it. Like, I do hope that between 48 and 2170, they at least show 64 that, you know, they can hold on for a few days. I hope that that'll be good for Kingsland morale, but I think 64 got this side. I hope I'm wrong though. But look at that, there's a lot of 64 presence, a lot more compared to. And they're like, now it's easy, they're garrisoning a fort, so they can just keep going through the cities and keep it full. Not necessarily they need to do a lot of open field, so hopefully they can do that. I think your allies will be locked easily in Kingsland. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that as well. Now, saying that though, in 1648 you actually have Arvix here. So Arvix is playing in 1648. Like, I knew he had an account here. I just didn't know whether it's one of his bigger accounts, and then I realized everything to do with Arvix is big. So Arvix 2489 Arvix is actually playing in 1648 as well, so he's kind of allied. We're kind of having the taste of playing 1KvK together already. So this account over here, 240 mil power, pretty decent, almost 9 billion kill points, decentish deads as well. Actually, I'm probably gonna say not enough deads, probably should have more, like based on the power. But anyways, he got an account here as well. This is not his main account, so I'm sure he doesn't spend enough time on this. He's obviously more busy with the 2489 accounts, but yeah. Anyways, so we are getting a taste of playing with Arvix already. Now let me kind of keep my scouts out, and my marchers have walked back, so I gotta take them out. And then as Iverson advised, we will remember to get a rune this time. Now where we are walking to is where the rune is anyways, so should be all right. Actually, I think I need to renew this as well. How long is... yeah, 1 minute left. So let me put on a new boost, the defense boost. Boosts. Defense boost. And I see 1V kind of, you know, coming in here. All right. So we now know which direction 1V is coming in. And let's go and ball up there. Right. So it feels like 1V is going for that flag, yeah? That's what it feels like. What are we going for? We're going for more flags. We're trying to go deep in 1V or 2581 area, like kind of come in this way. New subscriber, MU has subscribed. MU, thank you for your subscription. And Nathan Morris, thank you for your subscription as well, man. Atha, 2518, the Young Kingdom is not afraid of death. Yeah, they're playing alright, man. They're playing alright. And 2581, obviously, yeah, a very Young Kingdom, not necessarily at the top in terms of commanders and equipment. I'm sure they're gonna get there, but activity is there. Then every commander is great if your bank balance is thick. Yeah, you know, life in general is great if your bank balance is thick, man. Waiting new infantry, Iverson. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we get to know the skills. Nebu still worth to invest. It's not. I think it is, because the new one is infantry, and when it comes to archers, Nebu, YSG, and what's her name again, is definitely worth. Boudica, these three at least. Like any two of these three would be good for if you're using one march. If you're using more than one march, then you probably need all three. And 1V is coming this way as well. Now, which way do we go? Which way do you think we should go? Left or right? The 1V kind of pushed in here. They have a few marches here, but I think the main ball is on the left. I think I should go left. Yeah, I think. I think we should come this way. Yeah, this is a bit confusing because we don't know which way 1V is going, or if they are actually going. So in a way, the KvK between 1556 and 1V is not the most fun And the reason why I would say it's not the most fun is it kind of feels like we're playing like two separate KvKs. So OneV comes in and plays their KvK during Asian hours, and 1556 comes in and play their KvK during Middle Eastern hours, in a way, or European hours. So it's like both KDs doesn't have the same uptime. I'm pretty sure it would be a lot more fun if it was both KDs having their uptime at the same time. So for a little bit when pass opened, that was the case. But then I think it stopped being the case since pass open. So what's the next match, guys? So after the Korea match, I forgot what's the next match. Has it started already? Let me see on the side, because I kind of want to keep an eye on the side as well. Now we're kind of going into a tricky area here. So we're going in so that we can kind of defend the flag, but then at the same time, this is kind of far from where our cities are. So if I zoom out, we're kind of trying to wedge in, but then cities, there was not enough space anywhere here to, you know, put the cities in. We only got 3-4 cities. Most of our cities here, like really far, and my city is like even, you know, much worse. So the thing is, if OneV comes in with a wave and pushes us back, for us to get a reinforcement here is gonna take forever. OneV has decent numbers here now. Kind of keeping them off till we can get the flag up, I guess. Mr. Toe, hi bro, from 1648. Hey man, good to have you here. You guys fought very well yesterday against 1664. 1664 is Imperium, so I don't think it's fair to expect that you can kind of hold them off, but very good fights. Hopefully you guys pull a miracle though somehow. I don't know whether we can hold off OneV though, so yeah, definitely tough KvK, but hope you're having fun. Evan, can I see map bro? Yes, in a bit. When we are not fighting, we'll take around a look, no problem. RD2K inside Portugal versus Ghana in 40 minutes. Yeah, that's a match I definitely want to watch. So OneV gets the skill in 40 minutes time. All right. So I don't know whether I want to stop streaming in 40 minutes time then. I really want to watch that match. Actually, I'll probably watch it while streaming, like on the side. I got like a device on the side where I'm watching. I really like Ghana as the team. How long till this flag comes up? So OneV got the king skill, but OneV is not necessarily pushing in. So the flag is up in like a minute. I think we... But then see where the flag is. It's not like we can port in or anything here. So in this case, we don't want to go into 1v territory because there's no benefit. So we'll probably fight in our territory because we are kind of defending until our flag goes up. We only go in when we need to burn. So we stay on our territory. If 1v wants to push in, they can push in. So we engage, disengage, and, you know, kind of play that game. What do you think from the looks of formation system? I think it's all right. So we did do a video about formation systems. To summarize that video in one sentence, I would say I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a free thing, everyone has access, so it's like a new level of depth to the game, which is always good. In terms of the formation skills, in terms of the formations separately though, in terms of, you know, what they offer, I hope that they use a bit more variety, as in, you know, it's a good starting point. 7 formations, maybe they can add in a little bit more and they can be more distinct, so that it's not obvious that, like, when you're fighting open field you just use this, like not one little single thing. So I hope there's more variety in terms of... Right, so the flag is built. I don't know whether we should be swarming that by ourselves, should we? There's no cities here, but still. Alright, looks like he's gonna take it down by himself. This guy over here, well done, Dean, brother. And Patrick, thank you for your subscription, man. Ragnar, which app can I use to watch the Football World Cup? I'm using an app called SBS On Demand, but then SBS is like a Aussie TV channel here, so I don't know whether that app works for you. It's a free app. It's like our normal free-to-air TV, but just through an app. Alright, I think we are engaging in this place, so we're gonna go back up again. Should do the verification before, you know, it locks me out. Random box formation, show your gear please. Patrick, yes, we can definitely do that. Let me do the verification and we can go around the map as well. Random, where is your daughter? Man, 2:30 a.m. daughter is asleep. Let's join in the fun and equipment. So can I do that from here easily? It's kind of hard to do it here right now, man. When we're refreshing, we'll do it when we're refreshing, which should be pretty soon. When we're fighting 1v, it's not like we can stay on the field with the same marches for too long. Now, I kind of don't know whether I should be standing here and fighting. Part of me feels like we should be going there. Should be going here, right? It says 15 UTC, we push next. This is 1526 UTC, so maybe we will be doing it pretty soon. So taking a position here is probably not a bad idea. Actually, some of my marches are a little low. Should I refresh? It doesn't feel like you want to refresh when they're just yellow though. But then it's not like there's like a lot of action here. Yeah, maybe refresh. And then whilst I'm refreshing, I can show you map and everything. All right. Okay, so we're doing the refresh. This is the map, guys, you wanted to see. So 1v put in a lot of forts since yesterday, and we're trying to take them down. Obviously you can't take a fort down in 24 hours, but we're kind of trying to burn it. The problem is by the time it burns down, we're gonna go offline. OneV is gonna come online. So I don't think we can push too much. Let's see though. So we're kind of going through the sides where there's no forts and we're trying to burn the flags. But then when it comes to the 1v side, not achieving a lot, to be honest. So it's still a pretty even fight with maybe a little edge to 1v on the right hand side. 1664 doing very good. As much as 1648, you know, did some fighting. 1646 has pretty good ownership of the map. So I'm just gonna, whilst again March is refreshing, let me just keep doing the scouting. And equipment. Okay, so I kinda don't have anything too fancy, but let me just heal and show. Right. So that's XY. So the equipment isn't bad, but then in terms of the crits, I haven't been that lucky. So out of like 50 crafts, I only got 3 crits, which is kind of sad. But then I'm not like, you know, rich enough to start doing refine yet. So we'll see when we kind of get that at that stage, but not refining yet. And then we're using Nevsky. So so one of the equipments here is probably not the best, like as in the Cav, what's it called, the Cav actual set is probably the Hellish Wasteland is probably not the best item to have. But then I did that before KvK weapons and things came out, I think, and back then we had Attila Takeda, where the set kind of makes sense for them. So I have it, and I don't have, again, not a big spender, not enough of a big spender to dismantle gold items. So as much as it's not the best, I have it and kind of have to use it or live with it. So Archer set, again, full set, pretty decent. I did iconic all of it, but then at the same time didn't get lucky with the crits. One, there you go, nothing much to say. Yeah, it is what it is. We can probably next year we can start looking into refine. I don't know. Amani, I'm using her as a primary, so she has that gear. Trajan gets all the leftovers, so I haven't really crafted anything focused on mixed troops, but then at the same time it's mostly an infantry set and other random things put in together. So anything left over, Trajan gets it for his mixed troop situation. I do have some equipment on Zenobia, but then if I'm using a second infantry march, then I take it off her and put it on the second infantry march. And this is for my third archer march. I do have 7 gold accessories. I mean 14 gold accessories. I don't know why she doesn't have it though. I put it somewhere, I don't know where. But anyways, when I get to 7 marches, I'm using 6 now. When I get to 7 marches, I use 3 archer marches, and the third set is purple. I mean the 7th set is purple. So in a way 6 gold sets and 1 purple. In terms of the rings and horns and accessories, things like that, so if you ask me now, I would recommend you something different to what I have, because there are mistakes that I have made. Say for example, forging a coin. So early on, coin was a thing, so I forged a coin. But if you ask me now, I would say, you know, don't worry about the coin, don't do it. But then again, when I dismantle things like that now, legendary items, obviously I don't get enough back, only 50%. So in a way, it's probably not the best idea. Now, Iverson reminded me to pick up a rune, which I didn't, so I'll do it now. So one of the marches, I'm just gonna send it this way. XY, yeah, send XY that way. And the fighting should pick up here. So my other marches are going in this direction, so we are going to go for that 1v fort, and 1v is definitely picking up their game, and they're going to try to defend it. So this is going to be a fun fight. Hope so. Mojojo, best accessories for Guan and Scipio. Ring and horn. In most cases, ring and horn is good. CJ, not rich enough. I mean, I'm playing with Baba and 4-man. What do you want me to say? And I'm playing against 1v, where say I'm Strong's farm account probably has better equipment than I do. Where's Tien? I don't think Tien kind of exists anymore, do they? I think after Geo56 left, we kind of reorganized the situation a bit. Alliances, so I don't think TN is a thing anymore. Now, let's not forget about the scouts, but focus more on, you know, the action here. Trajan is so slow. By the way, earlier we were talking about Baba's son's account. So this is Baba's son's account. So Baba's son's account, this is actually Baba's son, like his real son. So he got I laughed because there's like a lot of people that takes Baba's name, but this is actually his son. So 200 million power, 4 billion kill points, 25 million dead. So that's a very decent account. So this is why I was kind of saying that Baba's, as much as Baba may not be playing as actively in the future, he's still playing actively, and his son is probably not necessarily managing his account yet, because both of them are playing at the same time in KvKs and even in Ark. So in Ark of Osiris, both of them are actually on voice together. So in a way, I think Baba will end up, you know, continuing playing. So my XY took a bit of hit over there, but then I don't think we need to refresh him or anything. I think we can bring him in back in the action. On the way, he's probably gonna get Pakal Herald, but yeah, don't know what to do. 1V is putting cities in here. So 1V will try to defend. And who is getting attacked? By that Pakal Herald, okay. Okay, Pakal, I see you. I don't see you anymore because you went back to the city. Who will win this iron spikes? Very good question, actually. I think 1v, because 1v has forts around it and we don't. Now the ball has moved to the right, so we move with the ball. I can see a rally going in from Punisher. Where is he going with the rally? Is that for that flag? No. I mean, I don't think we can rally that flag. I think Punisher is rallying a city. Where is Punisher's rally going? One of the cities really far? It's a Pakal Herald rally, so it's not really gonna achieve much. So maybe we don't worry about it. we'd rather kind of keep walking with these matches here. Now we are going to be quite outnumbered here soon. Because we are way too into 1V's territory. So yeah, we will be outnumbered soon. So I think we kind of walk back. Now, one of the things that I noticed with 1V is they actually like CJ a lot. Like a lot of players, not just the account review we did of I'm Strong. He uses CJ, but then it's not just him. There's like a lot of players from 1V. Like on the field, I see a lot of CJ. CJ is not necessarily a commander that rest of the world rate quite highly, but I think 1V likes it quite a bit. So we got a rally from Baba. It's Henry and has to be Gilgamesh. Please say Gilgamesh, or is it Henry Nebu? Actually, maybe Henry Nebu is better. There's no Zenobia here. Maybe Henry Nebu is better. Yeah, it is Henry Nebu. Alright, so what do you do here now? You guys know what do we do here now, right? Like we join Baba's rally. Now for us, joining rally is going to be a challenge because we got a big fat march here. So I don't know when we can kind of get into the rally, but we'll keep trying. Because when you're playing in your own KvK, asking for rally reports is kind of embarrassing because you should be part of that rally. But technically, as much as I'm trying to be part of it, I can't get in the rally because it's like a big march that I brought out. Rally has to be really low for me to get in, so I don't think I can. And we're swarming at the same time. Yes, we are. Baba is rallying, Baba is swarming, Baba is doing everything in this action on the screen. So what do we do? What do we do? We just try to keep these guys away so that they can't come in and reinforce or push us away or whatever. So we engage with these 1V marches coming in. Chase them away if we can. Kill. Steal some marches went in, obviously. I think we got it, and Baba brings it down pretty much single-handed. So you saw Baba swarming with 5 marches and rallying with 1. What else do you want from a whale, right? Well played, Baba. We want to chase these marches off, but we again don't want to go too deep. But yeah, CJ really? CJ Scipio has 300% attack. Yeah, something like that. I think the one of the guys actually mentioned something along those lines, as in because of the high attack boost, they think it's worth it. And then, guys, we shouldn't really question 1V. Like, they clearly know what they're doing. Osiris League and, all the stars they got from KvK. So, 1V doesn't do things randomly. So, anyway, if 1V does it, it must be right. That's how I think. Doesn't mean I can do that, though. Because, going into CJ now when I don't even have... What's her name maxed? The new one that came out, Joan. So Joan is... I'm using a non-max Joan here. So for a 130 mil power player, like I shouldn't be using non-max commander. But the Joan 5115 is so good that I'm benching my maxed commanders to use her. Okay, so I think I stayed on that area a bit more than I needed to, so kind of come back. Not all my marches are require a refresh, but some of them do. So might as well do the refresh. Yeah, actually, maybe just go for the refresh. Because we got the barn. After that, no point kind of staying there. Right, we're gonna take a look around the map, but let me do the scouting. I think the Portugal-Ghana match is starting as well. So as a big Ghana fan myself, I was kind of wondering whether I should stop streaming and, you know, kind of watch that match. But then probably gonna see if I can do both at the same time. So this is what I'm doing, guys. So on the tab, I'm watching the Ghana match. So you know what's gonna happen with that? My marchers are gonna be standing there and feeding kills to 1v whilst I'm watching the match. Probably not a good idea. Tran, Haladus, who is having the advantage? Hey man, I think at this very moment we have the advantage, but overall 1v has the advantage, I think, based on the forts they have put in. So throughout the day, 4 did message quite a few times on Discord asking people to come in and stop these couple of these forts going up, but then we didn't have enough people to take those forts down during 1v uptime, which is costly, because now as much as this is our uptime, we're gonna push in, we're gonna burn a few flags, but then end of the day the forts are gonna stay, and that's a good advantage. Now in that regard, I don't know whether, I mean, we got forts as well, but our forts are a bit more defensive than 1v, so I don't know. Maybe 1v has an advantage. And on the other side, 1v's allies 1664. So anyways, this is the 1556 1v map, guys, and pretty even, I guess. But then on the other side, 1664, big advantage over our allies in 1648. They have gone in around, they're taking care of this other kingdom there, 2170, who are kind of not a big kingdom. But then, oh, all right, they're kind of showing, you know, open field marches here, which is pretty good. They actually, you know what, Ladus, just stop talking, you fool. 2170 did manage to hold their fort. It's repairing, it was burning earlier, and then 1664 was rallying it. I mean, 1664 is kind of all over this area, like if you look at it. So they went all around, flagged in and came in, and they're kind of rallying both 1648 and 2170. They can kind of attack both of them at the same time. So advantage to 1648, but the our allies are still fighting. Anyways, so that's the map update, guys. Can I see the map, please? Yep, just went through that. Countdown 2518. Great rally from Baba. Yeah, of course, man. 2518 first KvK SOC. Yeah, for first KvK, they're definitely doing good. Going for 7 March. Well, yeah, eventually. I mean, we'll get to 7 Marches eventually. We do kind of do that all the time. So in terms of my spending in the game, nowadays it's actually more around only crystal tech. So I can't remember the last time I bought the material bundles or Call of the Ancient or things like that. So because I have limitations in terms of what I can spend, I'm kind of doing just the crystal tech. Which is why my equipment, you know, doesn't kind of look the best. But then at the same time, I have been kind of unlucky with all of that as well. So yeah, no crits and all. All right, so where are we going now? What's the direction? This is HCO. So we have some marches here. Do we actually have action against 1v here? This is repairing, so the next probably action will be here. So we'll probably come this way. Here. Wow, these guys went in deep for some reason. Okay. Anyways, we go that direction. Maybe the action will be on that flag. This is going to be burning for a little bit. It does say the time until when. There's fighting over here. So that fort is burning. Yeah, there's some open field fighting going on here. So that's the thing, guys. Overall, in terms of this KvK, good performance from 1556. We're always fighting hard when we're online, but then in general, our total online time is less than OneV's online time, I guess. That's where the problem is. Now, technically, I can forward TP a bit more forward here. I think there's a space here. I think I should. But then I don't know whether I want to do it now, because how long am I going to be fighting and streaming? It's going to be maybe another 15-20 minutes, because it's almost 3 a.m. now. Gotta work tomorrow morning, so 3 a.m. probably is good enough. With that music playing, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking like, how come the Ghana match is playing on here on stream already? That music reminds you of Africa somehow. All right, Baba rallying that flag. I don't want to join the rally up front. Oh, actually, you know what? I should, because I can't reinforce later on. Is it full, but it is full. All right, it is full already. Maybe I should finish the healing. Mullah, it's Tariq bin Zayed, man, one of the most famous Islamic generals. Yep, he is. One of the, yeah. You know who I think is the most famous Islamic general? Khalid bin Walid. I think he had the most achievements, I guess, in terms of, you know, things he kind of did. I think he was the first Islamic general who had the balls to take on Constantinople. He took parts of that Byzantine Empire. Like, he attacked, and up until him, I think no one else could kind of think that that's even possible, kind of going for that. Positive energy. 1v saving troops for OL? Nah, I don't think so, man. 1v is so loaded that they can just train back just like that. 1v is just having a little bit of a off-peak time. So 1v was fighting all day. Like, they had the dominance throughout the day. And they strategically have a very good position now. So they got the forts and everything. So if they go to sleep now, it's not like it's going to be, you know, they're going to be in big trouble or anything. So this Pakal Herald was kind of tough to hit. So I may not have traded positively against this one. There are some Pakal Heralds, when you're hitting them, you can kind of feel that you're getting a bad trade. And that was one of them. Probably, like, everything created very high crystal tech, good equipment and all. So yeah, kind of maybe walk away a little bit, let him come out. Now hit. Yes, Khalid bin Walid. Yes, yeah. Khalid, of course. Yeah. See, good to have people on chat where you can kind of talk about, you know, history and all. Because we're obviously playing a historical game with historical figures. And Omar, yeah, Omar of course as well. Fallen, how much VIP points from 18 to 19 it'll be? 5,500,000, whatever that 5 number is. Was it 500,000 or 5 million? I think I was thinking about it one day and we kind of landed on the 5 figure. I don't remember whether it's 5 million or 500 or, you know, whatever. So Baba's rally should be coming out already. Where is this rally? Are we burning everything on the sides that we can? Yeah, it looks like we are. Phantom is now, Baba's rally is out. All right, let's go with the rally. Phantom is now the king. And then when Phantom was on our stream, Phantom tried to say, no, I'm not the king. Yeah, you are. We can see it on stream. You are the king. All right, can we join Baba's rally? So far, we haven't really been able to join rallies much. You know what? This time around, if I can't join the rally, I'm going to be trying to be like Baba and just go for the swarm. Because I'm not getting dead troops. I want to get dead troops. It's embarrassing if you don't get dead troops out of KvK. And it's even more embarrassing if you get dead troops because of, you know, not healing hospitals. But this is alright. This is not bad. Supporting Baba's rally one way or the other. This is kind of expensive. Definitely Baba can afford it. I don't know whether I can. Is OneV continuously reinforcing? Yes, OneV is. So yeah, very, very expensive. Are we gonna be bothered about it? No, let it be. What's the worst thing that can happen? You get some dead troops. Carol, 500k. 500k, okay, well that kind of makes sense. Kevin, how are you drawing the square on the screen? Is it in PC version? Yes, it's in PC version. You can do that in PC version. I don't think you can do it without the PC version. Right, that was quite expensive, to be honest. But then was it worth it? Why not? For like few seconds you feel like Baba. Why not? That's an experience, right? Feeling like Baba. Not that I can do that all the time or like, you know, often, but have that Baba feel. You can swarm Baba, I can swarm Baba, I can swarm with you. I'm almost like you. Yeah, sure, Ladus, you're almost like Baba. Seriously? How dare you even say that or think that? All right, Ghana match is starting on the left. I mean, you don't see it on the left. I mean, on my left. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so with that action, let's see where our dead sort of count is. Where is our dead count again? No, not there. Here. Hall of Heroes. All right. It's kind of all right. This is only day 2 of fighting, so not bad. Was that unnecessary what I did? Absolutely unnecessary. No need to do that. You let Baba do that. You just feel the rally. But then why did you do that? Because I wanted to live a little. Why not live a little? Actually, let's look at the trades. Like the trades will tell you how bad it was. Report, sorry. Now we're looking for war reports, yeah. Actually, it's not that bad. Like, why wouldn't I? 58 dead versus 75 dead. Why would I not do that? As long as it's better than 1 to 1, it's good. Yeah, there you go. It's better than 1 to 1. And by the way, Piltong, Piltong79 YouTuber buddy as well. He was garrisoning, so it's kind of appropriate from the YouTuber from 1556 to kind of try to swarm the 1v YouTuber as well, right? Like, yeah, definitely not a bad trade. No regrets. 61-51, so one of them was kind of bad. Yeah, Trajan and Herald is probably not a good match to be swarming with, but yeah. But one bad, three good. This one died. This is semi-bad. Overall, I think we're still sort of positive, though this is very bad. This actually was good. I mean, this is a good march to be doing this with, but then I think this march was hitting... This march was taking the YSS AoE, I guess. But either way, overall, yeah, not a bad call. I thought I was gonna regret it more. Tien Viet, how much kills Ladus? Oh, kills? Alright, we can check that. Crusader achievement. Where do I check that? It's here somewhere. 5. Killed or wounded 5 mil. We're sitting at 5 mil. So we're roughly at 24 hours of pass opening. Pass for opening. In terms of pass for opening 24 hours, I would probably like to be, say, 7 or 8 mil rather than 5. But then yesterday I didn't fight enough, like in terms of hours, so that makes sense. 5 it is. I'll take 5. Alright, now I don't know where the fighting is taking place. Actually, kinda tough call. Con, why 1556 don't use farm accounts? Man, we don't have enough time to play with main accounts. So look at me, like not even fighting enough with main accounts. You think like I can bring farm accounts now and kind of remember to fight with it? I don't know how much I can, you know, kind of do. Like it's a lot of effort. But then yeah, I saw on Discord some people organizing it. I just don't have enough time to do it myself. Don't know, but I feel so scared to hit Pakal Herald and XY Honda. I can relate to you, man, in a way. So in my main, in my alt account in 1365, I'm kind of scared to hit anything because I don't spend enough in that account. My crystal tech is low, commanders are low. Whatever I hit, I get bad trades. So I'm kind of scared to hit anything, especially Pakal Herald. So there's like no way on that account I get positive trades against Pakal Herald. On this account, two sort of things happen. The first one is I feel like more of a whale than I actually am. So as much as, you know, trades could be maybe 1-to-1, but I kind of feel like, ooh, I can take on whatever. So you got that extra feel of, you know, being ballsy. And then at the same time, you got people like Baba. You see Baba rallying a flag and then swarming with 5 marches. And then you try to get in the rally and then you feel like you can't get in the rally because you got a big march. And then you feel like, you know what, I'm just going to swarm. I'm going to participate. I'm, you know, staying awake at 3 a.m. So it's not like I'm just going to sit there with my marches and not do anything. So even if it's bad trade, time value is more important than troop value to me. So if I'm spending the time, I'm gonna make sure I'm getting fun out of it, even if it's like bad trades or costly or whatever. Thai hand that who is winning at the moment? We are kind of doing good, but overall feels like 1v could be winning. Overall. Moonlights, Ladus, what's your thought about defense talent tree for rally commanders? I mean, Bertrand is a failure. Yeah, I don't think defense talent tree is kind of good for rally commanders, and more so than thought. I'm just going by the examples. So Bertrand, and then you got Pakal. Like Pakal is more of a tanking rally, but purely with Pakal, it's not like you're gonna take down any buildings, right? So yeah, I don't think it's good, man. I think support tree is the best for regardless of, you know, whatever you're trying to do, open field, rally, garrison. So at the moment, support commanders feel good, I think. Nguyen Then, next time you will migrate with 4? Yes, of course, man. That's the plan. I want to go with 4 and Baba. This guy is kind of very dedicated to, you know, pick up kills. He's not usually he's almost never fighting in the main ball. Barbary lover. He's always kind of going around, and this is over like 4 KvKs are making this comment, not just, you know, this one look. And he's using like Pakal Heralds too often. But anyways, Christian, can you show your stats? Yes, so that's that. So we are 6'7", 130. Where's Deads? Deads is 24. That's that. And this KvK, this amount of dead, 700 something. And kills so far is that 5 mil. He got them by jumping out of his city, lol. Yeah, I mean, he kinda does that a lot. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that like ever. There are situations when you do that, but then I kind of feel like, say for example here, so if you're a max tech player, I don't know whether this is a meaningful fight, to be honest, but then in meaningful fights you want to see players like that in the balls, not kind of on the side. Like, you do judge the players on the side a little bit. I just see him doing that a bit too often, I guess. And if he wasn't like such a big player, such a well-known player, then I wouldn't kind of pick on it, but he is. Fallen, are you not sleepy? I am sleepy, man. I'm very sleepy. Like, I'm losing track of time and life and everything, man. So I hope my life is gonna be a little bit better when we go to 2489. So 2489 should really have a big Vietnamese presence. And then in case if they separate one alliance and kind of make that like an Asian alliance, I'm joining that. I don't care what language they speak. I need the time zone. The thing here is, during my proper easy fighting streaming time, 1556 is not fighting. 1556 Middle East, Europe, they're still sleeping. So for me, kind of doesn't make sense to show you that I'm fighting by myself and dying. And that's not fun either, getting smashed by 1v alone. At least when I'm fighting in a group, like, I can take consolation in, you know, it's not just me, everyone's getting smashed by 1v. So this is how you want it, right? Like, you want to have a group of players, you're fighting against a group of players, and for me to have that, I gotta be this late. And the other thing is, I'm kind of hoping it changes, but at least at this stage, if I'm streaming during Asian time zones, there's less viewers. If I'm streaming during European time zones, there's more viewers. So I'm kind of hoping that, you know, people that kind of like watching our content kind of watches the earlier streams as well, because otherwise this is too tiring. So this is 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Tomorrow I start at 9, not at 8, but still gotta wake up at 8. So if I somehow manage to fall asleep straight away now, even then I only get like 5 hours. So yeah, tough life. Speaking of tough life, by me living a tough life and making sure that we're bringing you good content. By good content, I mean, like, you know, good fighting, entertainment, whatever you call it. If you're enjoying it, I hope you guys are subscribing to the channel if you haven't done it already. And if you haven't done it already, I do appreciate your likes, because that helps us spread the love, get more views on videos and so on, I guess. Show map please and your allies. So allies are on the left hand side, on the top left hand corner. You can see who is allied with who. So it's top team versus bottom team in terms of the map. This is what you're looking at. Pretty much around the Hyron we are fighting. OneV has more forts here than we do. At the moment we have more people, but then flag wise it's kind of all over the place. 50-50. OneV probably has a bit more advantage on the right hand side. We may have a little bit more advantage on the left hand side, but that's kind of nothing right or left. It's mostly, I guess, this middle area where the fighting is going on. In terms of our allies on the right hand side, 1648, good decent team, but they're not Imperium. The enemy is 1664 is Imperium, and Imperium wins against non-Imperium. That's the rule of life. And based on that, 1664 probably has a bit more control of the fight over here, but we do see our allies still fighting. Look at that, 1648, that's our allies. They're kind of pressuring the 1664 flag on the left. So it's not like our allies have given up, but if you look at the flagging, let's just look at that, 64 all the way around, cutting them, isolating them. On the left they have gone in, on the right they have gone in as well. So yeah. Okay, now on the right hand side, the foe put a marker saying garrison needed and his city is on the right. Are we kind of under pressure here? No, we're alright. And we got Phantom there. So I think we're alright here. Are we burning 1v here? Yep, we are burning 1v here, but there's not a lot of action going on here. DN doing more flags, so well done. We are burning things, so it kind of feels like everything is you know, pretty decent here at the moment. Now on that note, also the fact that 1v kind of stopped fighting at the moment. So when 1v goes to sleep, it's usually my sleep time as well. So without 1v fighting, I don't know how much we are gonna get action wise. We can look into the 2518 side, but I don't think 25, well, they are fighting a bit, not like a lot. Yeah, this is not enough action for me to justify streaming at 310. So thank you guys for being here today. I'm probably gonna call it a day. Let's just have a read of the comments. CQ Ladus, where are you from? I am from Bangladesh. I live in Sydney. Pluto Gaming, I think you gotta just move to North America for content. Amen. So that's again Pluto Gaming for you. So you know how I have been telling you guys he got a thing for me. Now he wants me to move in with him. So how much more obvious can you get, Grady? Why? I'm not into Grady's, I told you. Moonlights, it's still 11 AM at night in Indonesia. Yeah, I would think so. Vishnu, you should always target your audience territory while marching or back from a fight. Yes, definitely. So you drag back at alliance territory, that way you walk back faster. Ivy, thank you, Ladus. Ivy, thank you for being here. Nuki, thank you for your subscription, man. So guys, anyways, probably gonna call it a day. I should be able to stream tomorrow as well. In terms of the timing of the stream though, we may be looking at a earlier stream tomorrow. Maybe earlier, like I don't know. So actually, let's put it this. Ooh, big ball here. So we're dropping a fort. There's gonna be a bit of an action here. Now I don't think I can This is what happens when you're not on Discord. I didn't even see it. So we are back dropping a... Ooh, now I kind of want to stay. But then OneV is not going to challenge it too much. OneV is going to come in this way. They're going to fight a bit, but I don't think they can do a lot about it now, right? I think that goes up because this is behind 18 PJ. This is not behind OneV. Okay, OneV is trying to do something about it. OneV is grading flags down. And I was going to close the stream. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. I think we should try to port in here. I feel like we should try to port in here. All right, how about we say goodbye to sleep and try to port in. Actually, let's see this fight. Let's see how serious OneV is. Toto, good night, buddy. Can you shoot map? We just did face reveal. Miss Irene. Hey, I'm disappointed with you. If you say that, that tells me that you haven't been on stream for at least like 2 weeks. How come you don't, you know, drop by in 2 weeks? We have been streaming so often and with the face cam as well. There's gonna be a bit of fighting here. I don't know what to do. Actually, maybe I should stop the stream and kind of do the fighting whilst I'm still pretending that I'm trying to go to bed. Why is life so confusing? You know, Baba is there. It's Baba Atasan. OneV has put in solid numbers here. OneV is making a bit of push. I kind of feel bad about not fighting. Let's say we fight for a little bit longer. Good night, bro. Fallen, no sleep weekday. Keep going. I'm gonna be in serious trouble at work tomorrow. We're putting a good effort. There's quite a lot of cities that ported out. So we're gonna get decent presence there. And it's not like OneV can take the fort down swarming. They got a rally. To do the rally, they got to do the flags. They will get, by the time they do the flags, that's 15 minutes. It's gonna be another half an hour or something. By the time they get there, it's gonna be like 4 a.m. Arin, I know it has been a long time. Hey, that's a bad thing. I hope everything with you is alright though. Like as in, it's not like, because you're always here otherwise, right? Okay, so lot of numbers coming from OneV actually. There's a lot of numbers coming from OneV. Now, the reason why we're kind of waiting is I need to get my scouts home before I can try to random DB. OneV definitely has more numbers there. But then because we got all these cities porting in randomly around here, well, not a lot, but you know, quite a few. So they're hopefully keeping this area full. Is the building full though? Yeah, the building is full. How long till scouts get home? too long. Drop fort, yep. Yeah, I don't think we keep the fort, man. Just look at that. 182518. They're flagging as well. So they're gonna be kind of pushing in this way. Part of us trying to fight them here. So 2518 has decent numbers. 2518 has decent numbers on this side. So it's not just 1v, it's gonna be 2518 pushing in as well. And you can see our numbers getting pretty thin here now. It's a ballsy move. We probably needed a ballsy move. So we were saying 1v has a downtime. 1v has a downtime, but even during the downtime, if they need to have an uptime, all of a sudden they can be all online, and there's like a lot. And our marches are walking through the 1v area, so there's like fighting taking place over there as well. The 1v ball is a little bit bigger. These are rallies to get troops here. But we're kind of holding alright. But this is not the main 1v push. 1v just wanted to clear some of our marches from here, because all the marches that are coming from top, if 1v clears them now, obviously makes it easier for 1v to manage the rally and swarm later. So the main 1v push obviously will come like half an hour later, 11 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then actually, since we got a drop alliance to I don't think we keep it. It was a good try, but I don't think we keep it. 1v is almost there, and there's 2518 kind of coming in as well. We need more people to be voting closer. Baba and Baba's son obviously doing it. Fo is there as well. Sorry, Christian. That's like 1960. They have no downtime. Yeah, it is. That's why these are like really top kingdoms, I guess. If they need, all of them are immediately. Yeah, man. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I again, not trying to say this as an accusation or something, but I wouldn't be surprised if, because all the 1v players are like massive whales, right? So if they have hired some people to, kind of have access to all their accounts, and the one Falcon, it's an outsourced agency, and everyone kind of goes in. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Not that I know anything of it, I'm just saying maybe. Yeah, 1v kind of cleared us from here. We're gonna go in there again, but it's a very long walk for most of us to go there, coming all the way from here. 2518 flag is there already, and we kind of have no numbers here. I don't think this is happening. I don't think this is happening. If we had a better hope, guys, I would probably continue streaming. I know these guys are kind of, doing it, fighting hard, but it's like 3:30 a.m. and I gotta work tomorrow. So I'm hoping I'm going to participate a lot more tomorrow and fight few more hours than what I did today, but I don't think at 3:30, and this does look like it's a bit of a lost cause already. Not the zone, I mean this fort. So the only reason I would have stayed up is if like I could have made a difference, but I don't think I do. Should we have dropped the fort a little bit further? Like here. What would that achieve? I don't know. What this is achieving, I don't know, but it's exciting. Yeah, for sure, the share accounts, there's 24/7 service. Yeah, I would say so, man. I would say so, but I'm not, you know, fancy like that. So I gotta play my own account and I gotta work on the side as well. So on that note, second time saying bye guys. We wanted to see how the fort kind of goes. So good try, but then OneV kind of has it. And even the rallies coming in, they're getting, you know, swarmed down. So I don't think we make it. But anyways, thank you again for being here. Hopefully you guys dropped a like, subscribed and everything. And I hope to see you guys all tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Andrew, why drop so close? Yeah, man, that's like a question. It should have been a little bit farther, maybe. Not 2 flags, maybe like 5 flags. I don't know. But all good. All right, guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.